Today we're going to learn how to create a graph with our data from the simple moving averages. So you see I'm logged on, and if I click over here, we're going to open up Google Sheets, and I'm going to click on this right here. So this is my spreadsheet with simple moving averages. I picked Verizon Communications. VZ is the stock symbol name, and that's my name. So when you submit this, I want you to have your company name, your stock symbol name, and your name as the title. Now, this has been turned in, let's say, to the teacher, and now your next assignment is to take this data and make a graph on it. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to take our data and we're going to highlight it by boxing it in. All right, so we have our data highlighted. We're going to come over to Insert, and we're going to insert a chart. And boom, that easily comes up. Now over here, you see on Setup, the chart type is a line chart, and that's what we want to set up. Now, you see it comes up with the title of closing price, 5-day simple moving average, and 10-day simple moving average, and it's color coded. We can always change that. Now, if you look at the chart, you can see that it looks like the three lines are kind of right on top of each other, and you can't really see what's going on. And if you look at the vertical axis, you see it goes from 0 to 80, but most of the data is right around 60. So what I'm going to do is change this scale here so that it's from 55 to 65, and we can see better. So the way I do that is I come over to Customize, and I go into the vertical axis, and then you see it has a minimum value and maximum value. So I'm going to change the minimum to 55 and the maximum to 65. And you can see a little bit better now, the graph. However, you can also see that it doesn't go below 57 or 63. So let me actually change it from 57 to 63. And now you can kind of see a little bit better also what is happening here. Now I'm going to enlarge the screen, move to Own Sheet. You see this right here? Move to Own Sheet, and now if you look down here, you have Sheet 1, which if I click is my data, and then the second sheet is the chart. Now, as you can see, the closing prices is blue, and that's the one that has the most up and down movement. The 5-day simple moving average is red, which is that data smoothed out, and then of course the smoothest one is yellow, which is the 10-day simple moving average. Now in class we talked about a crossover, when one simple moving average passes another. So if I'm looking at my data and I kind of ignore the blue for a second, I can kind of see from here to about here, there's no crossover. All right, so that would mean hold stocks, don't buy, don't sell. You can see here there's a little bit of crossover and then a crossover again here, but the two lines kind of almost mirror each other. There's not that much difference. So I'm going to kind of say again, I'm just going to hold. But here you can sort of see the first crossover that actually is easily seen. And here what happens is the red line, which is the 5-day moving average, passes and overtakes the yellow line. So right here is a good time to buy Verizon stock because the fast moving average overtook the slow moving average. And then we come back over to here, it would be a good time to sell because at this point the fast-moving average goes below the slow-moving average. Now, after you've got your chart, I want you to identify crossovers and then tell me if you should buy or sell. So it looks like if I move my cursor onto the line, you can kind of see the date a little bit. So this is about September 17th, I would buy. And then if I come over to here, it looks like maybe September 22nd, I would sell. So how are we going to indicate that? So the 17th and the 22nd were my dates. If I go back to Sheet and go into Insert and then go to Drawing and then click on Text Box and then click and drag a text box, I can now type what I want to say. So I'm going to say on September 17th, there is a crossover and it indicates a buy because the fast moving average crossed above the slow moving average. On September 22nd, the crossover indicates that we should sell because the fast moving average crosses below the slow moving average. Now, depending on your individual stock, you may actually have no crossovers, in which case I would say hold, or you're going to have to find your crossovers and indicate what to do. So when you're done typing, save and close, and this happened to me before. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. So this is an object, which means you can take this and move it over to here, so it's going to be easy for me to see. Okay? So then, when you're done, you click on Share, and remember, you want to share it with K. Rother at poughkeepsieschools.org, not K. Rother1 at pkcsd.org, because this is my teacher email. And then say done, and then I get an email saying that you've shared it with me. So good luck with that, and if you have questions, of course, we'll try to answer them in class. So let me now stop recording, and bye, and have a good day.